there, this is Arlene with a video for Lindy Stamp Gang. Today I'm going to share a tutorial with you on how I created this mixed media birthday tag in celebration of Lindy's birthday. Please join me and the Lindy Stamp Gang design team as we host a blog hop in celebration of Lindy's birthday, and you can start over at the Lindy Stamp Gang blog. First, let me share my tutorial with you. I'm using heavyweight chipboard and applying some gesso to prime the surface. Before you begin working on the surface of the tag, you want to zap it with a heat tool to make sure the gesso's dry. Here I'm taking some Mod Podge and the infamous white doilies, and I'm applying those down to the surface of the tag to create some texture. Cheesecloth creates some really cool texture on the surface. I'm applying some cheesecloth down with some of the Mod Podge. Here I'm adding some of the go-to lace that I add to a lot of my mixed media pieces. This is from Hobby Lobby. I'm just applying that down with more of the Mod Podge. You'll always see me go back and zap the project with the heat tool just to make sure everything's dry before I start working on the next layer. Now for some fun. I'm taking some modeling paste and some of my Martha Stewart stencils, and I'll be doing some stenciling in random spots throughout the tag. I love to do half butterfly wings. I'm going to be doing a string of leaves. To incorporate a lot of metal, mulberry flowers, and other random objects to my mixed media pieces. Here you'll see a mini domino, some miniature puzzle pieces, some Primo wood pieces, brads, wire, just a lot of random stuff from your stash. Here's a graphic 45 metal tag, and I'm using that as my foundation where I'll be placing the sentiment. Here's a little Prima corner piece. Just a lot of random stuff from my stash. Just have fun with it, you guys. You'll find pieces like this is like a half piece of a clock face by Imaginarium Designs. I found that from my stash. Just incorporate what you can on the project. These little puzzle pieces are from Blue Sky Pink, and I really love them. They're so cute. And I'm just sort of putting them in 3 specific spots throughout the tag just to add some additional texture. I'm using E6000 and glossy accents for the middle metal pieces, and occasionally you'll see me use some hot glue just to nail things down. Here I'm adding some flowers by I Am Roses, and I'm going to sort of cluster those to the side of the Graphic 45 metal tag. Again, just play with it and have fun, you guys. I'm just putting things down randomly, just figuring out where things are going to go along the way. But it's just about having fun, and it's very liberating, I have to say, doing mixed media art, because no matter where you put things, it's really your art, your creation. So just play with it. Here's a peek at what the tag looks like once the embellishments are nailed down. Some people say, why not keep it as is? But where's the fun in that? We're going to gesso and prime up this entire tag, and we're going to spray some vibrant Lindy Stamp Gang sprays to give it a whole new look. I'm going to be giving the entire tag a full coat of gesso, and I'm using a fine tip brush to make sure I get to all of the nooks and crannies of the tag. Now that the entire tag is covered in gesso, I'm going to give it a quick dry with my heat tool, and we're going to start spraying the Lindy Stamp Gang sprays. It's very important that you use your heat tool in between sprays and as you go along, and that way the colors don't mix together and develop a sludgy look. You want the colors to blend nicely, and that happens when you dry in between. So here you see I'm using a combination of yellows, and then I will be spraying some pinks, and then I'm going to move on to the greens. I decide to blend the pinks onto one side of the tag, and I'll be blending in some greens on the other. I'm flipping the tag to the other side, and I'm going to start blending in the greens. You can see the gorgeous two-tone effect of the sprays at this angle. Last up is the dark green, and I'm going with green with Envy Green, and that'll give a nice deep green color to the left side of the tag. I really love the end result with the combination of yellows, pinks, and greens. Here I'm adding the words Happy Birthday from Graphic 45's Place and Time papers, and I'm just sort of curling the papers and distressing them a little bit, and here I'm adding some distress ink in Vintage Photo by Ranger, and I'll be applying the sentiment down with some glossy accents. Later on I add some Mayarts ribbon to touch off the tag. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video tutorial. Be sure to join us over at the Lindy Stamp Gang blog at lindystampgang.blogspot.com and join us for today's birthday blog hop. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a great weekend.